Hello everyone, welcome back to my video blog. It's the first one for the month of February. It's hard to believe that we've already got to begin preparing for our spring selling season. March 20th, the first day of spring, is going to be here before we know it. So the topic for today comes in the form of a question. And here's the question. Is your listing presentation serving you well? We all know that we are in a very competitive listing environment. We are at inventory levels that have been low for years, and in some of our markets, the lowest it's been in a decade. And it's going to remain that way for the foreseeable future. So when we talk about our listing presentations and going out on listing appointments, and we start thinking about different aspects of pricing and our marketing plan and just overall communicating and connecting with our sellers, it all boils down to one key point, and that's this: how strong is your listing presentation? So today I wanted to just give you a couple of things to think about as you build your listing presentation. First, in digressing back to the question I asked at the beginning, which I think is very key and very relevant, is your listing presentation serving you well? And what does that really mean? Well, it means this: you are able to win listings, that you don't fall into the trap of using the market conditions or competing agents' tactics as excuses, that those agents always discount their fee, or they'll list it at a price that the seller wants even though that's not fair market value, and that's why I lost the listing. Those are all excuses because our presentation wasn't strong enough to secure that listing. And I know that sounds harsh, but it's true. So what are the key ingredients of an effective presentation? Number one, and it's obvious, we want to earn the listing. We can only help people if we secure the listing. So that's got to be the number one most important outcome that we're thinking of. Number two, we want to get well-priced listings. Listings that are fair market value, that they're priced to sell given the current market conditions, but they also maximize our seller's equity. And number three, and I think oftentimes overlooked or not given a lot of consideration to, but a presentation that minimizes the questions and objections our sellers have. I mean, if we're so well prepared and so thorough in our process and presentation that our sellers just trust us immediately, and we project this confidence, and they look to us as the expert advisors that they want to work with in getting their home sold. So those things don't happen by accident. So here's the question: do you actually have a consistent, premeditated process that you use and utilize and depend on going into every single listing appointment? And if the answer to that question is, well, no, but I've been doing this for so long, or all of my clients are past clients and repeat and referral, that we usually just talk about price in my marketing plan, there's a high degree of probability that you will fall into the trap of either the market and or competing realtors taking business from you, and that will cost you immensely. So the theme of today: protect your opportunities by having a consistent process. And when you have a consistent process, you can label it step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. But please don't confuse process with presentation. Your presentation should never be canned. Your presentation is going to be uniquely different every single time, because the needs and wants or circumstances of the sellers, the uniqueness of the property, it's going to be different every single time. But your process doesn't have to be. Your process can be the same. It's dependable, it's consistent, and it's effective. So if you don't have a consistent process, right now is the time to begin to build it. Your ability and skill set to tie down listings is critical, and now is the time. as we prepare for a great spring selling season. So have a great rest of the week, and we'll talk to you soon.